Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I have some bad news. The Miami Sharks have officially been eliminated from playoff contention as they will not make the postseason for the first time in franchise history in their expansion year. And while it is tough to take, it's also kind of like, yeah, we didn't deserve to make the playoffs. Oh, I got something stuck there. Yeah, we didn't deserve to make the playoffs. I'm going to do a little quick run through and then we can go over everything when the season is ended. And I'm going to do a season review after, June? So, like in July, I'm going to do it. So, let's see. So, what went wrong, right? How they get eliminated? Well, first off, the first game, clearly we could have had that game, except for the fact that there were a couple of some knock-on problems and referee decisions that went bonkers in the first game that I attended, which was back in March 3rd. So that was bad. The next two, yeah, I didn't think we would deserve to win those games either. So no, we lost to Seattle and Houston. Our first win, we got 50 points against Anthem. But I think the game that we should have won was back at Easter Sunday, where they lost to San Diego Legion. That was at that point where they led the game 21-5 after 50 minutes, and they blew it. They somehow were able to do it. They somehow screwed it all up, and they blew it. That sucked. That loss absolutely sucked. I think that game right there what dictated our season. The next game against New England got kicked the shit out of, so no need to talk about that. However, the next game we handled ourselves against NOLA Gold. But then the next game, when it was clearly a disaster rugby network stream, we lost terribly to Dallas. Another tough loss against Old Glory at DC, or I think it was actually in Virginia, if you know the venues. But either way, who cares? We lost to DC 13-10. We could have had this game if they didn't constantly make those mistakes. But the next two games, they beat Utah. I was at that game. And then they somehow were able to pull through against New England off that clutch try through the automatic 7. Pretty awesome. Now, an important June, and we got our ass kicked by Los Angeles. Didn't do a lot of mistakes and horrible kicking in month of June for those two games between Los Angeles and NOLA Gold. The kicking was awful. That's one other thing went wrong. So we needed to win these games with the bonus point, or we're toast. We were able to do our job against Anthem, and then the game I just recapped, the game against Old Glory at home, we lost. Or no, we didn't lose. We won 17-12, and we missed our chance at getting a bonus point because they just were not able to get that last try, and we lost our chance to go to the playoffs. So that is how we got eliminated. We would finish off. Well, actually, I wouldn't say we finished off, because I will definitely talk about that in the season review. But as of right now, this time of recording, we are at 31 points. Old Glory is at 37 points. And Chicago has at 40. Yeah, there's no way. And there's one game left, so might as well say we're eliminated. And plus, Major League Rugby already announced it. Yeah, Glory is clinched, so they have the 4th spot. So, yeah, that is what happened. So, yeah, unfortunately for the Sharks, in their first year, they are not going to the postseason this season. So, no, we're not going to see July rugby. No, we're not going to be able to not just watch the Marlins or the Inter Miami. So yeah, we're going to miss out on that. So but a lot of excitement from the Sharks team. As again, I'm going to go more detailed to this in July. So anyway, yeah, unfortunately for the Sharks, they are done. They are not going to the postseason of this year. They have one more game, which I am going to watch. Anyway, they're going to play against Chicago Hounds at SeatGeek Stadium. So one more time for the Sharks. And, you know, this season went by pretty fast. I'm kind of sad it did. Because, you know, with tough times, yeah, it was kind of fun. 6 wins for the Miami Sharks. And in their first year, I'll definitely take it. Let's hope we can go for 7, you know, just so that we know we can build some excitement for next season. And hopefully in the offseason, the ownership can tackle some of the problems that they've seen and what they can do about it. Because I'm not going to criticize the front office. They're only doing this for the first time. And I feel like as Sharks fans like ourselves, we should be excited for this in upcoming years. So that's going to do it for this video, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, as always, go Sharks, go. Hit the like button, subscribe for more content, because Miami TVG guys are back. And when he does, he'll be right there with your favorite time you deserve. This is Miami TVG. So now, folks, good night, everybody.